Welcome back to the channel. The time has come for me to share my Alaska adventure with each and every one of you, and I cannot wait to take you on this journey. So sit back and enjoy the show. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you like and subscribe. That way you receive notifications whenever I upload my most recent videos. Thanks. Welcome back to the channel. I am so excited each and every one of you are here. So this adventure, I honestly did not know what we were getting ourselves into. I was a little bit shocked whenever we got the word that we had won this trip. We were in Dallas at the Dallas Safari Club convention, and we walked by this table, McDougal Lodge, and I entered the contest. And I was chosen as one of the lucky winners. So we were able to book some flights and get everything organized. That way we could go on this adventure in June. And I am just now sharing with you, and it's going to be epic. The scenery flying over the mountains was just absolutely stunning and beautiful. I had never seen or experienced this in my life, so it was kind of fun to do it together with Logan, and now we've got these memories and awesome videos to look back on, so I'm so thankful that I was able to record and document this adventure of us together, so now we get to share it with Walker. Our adventure started out at the airport in Austin, and then we flew to Seattle, and then from Seattle to Anchorage, and then from Anchorage we took a float plane, and then from a float plane we took a boat, actually. So you'll see all that within this video, so stay tuned. Actually landing in Anchorage. We were starving by the time we got off the plane, so we were able to find this restaurant called Salty's inside the airport and grab a quick bite to eat and a couple of drinks before we actually had to set off to find our hotel in Anchorage. So we were lucky to find this. We are here in Alaska at probably one of the worst hotels we've ever stayed at. So we are getting ready to go get some quick breakfast and head to our float plane. So this is the next day after we had our breakfast. We hooked up with Russ Flying Service. They had a shuttle that took us from our hotel to the actual facilities themselves, and we hopped on a float plane and we set off on our next leg of the adventure. It was really neat walking around all these float planes and just seeing something that you're just not used to seeing every single day in your everyday life. So it was definitely pretty neat to be able to come home and tell all the stories about all of this. So here we are boarding our first float plane, and we're about to take off here. The pilot actually asked me if I wanted to sit in the front seat, and I said absolutely not. That is not anywhere on my agenda or dream to ride shotgun on a float plane. So Logan took that opportunity and sat in the front seat. Thank God. I loved every single minute of this float plane, to be honest with you. I was super nervous at first, but being able to see the scenery and seeing land that's untouched by man is just so special. And here we are getting ready to land in the area we need to land so that we can take a boat to get over here to the lodge. That's McDougal Lodge, you'll see over there in the distance. So now that we have landed safely on the water, we're going to kind of taxi over to the little landing area, and we're going to hop on a boat and head over to the lodge. Logan and I kind of got separated. We had to take two boats. So I'm on a boat by myself right here, and he's on another boat behind us. So here I am showing up to this lodge, the only girl. But luckily everyone was super sweet, super nice. Have nothing really negative to say about this lodging. We have have made it. We are at our cabin. We took our little float plane. We had to take a boat to get to the actual lodge. So we are here and gonna get ready to go fishing now. I was super stoked when they said, "You ready to go fishing?" Absolutely, get me on a boat, let's go. We actually got to fish the very first day we were there. I thought they were gonna make us wait and do some sort of orientation, kind of get familiar with everything, but nope. I'm on a mission to catch fish, and so are they, so it was great, it worked out.
So you want to fight or you want to keep coming?
Woohoo! As you can see, this is Logan, of course, hooked up to his first fish of the trip. You'll see a little bit later, he actually gets a double hookup on this same setting here. It's kind of funny.
Nice.
Woohoo! Logan died.
Trolling. Double.
Woohoo!
That one fucked up on the side.
Look at that.
Let the net go. Let it drop.
There you go. So in Alaska, king salmon are a catch and release fish for a majority of time of the year. There are certain times of the year whenever you're in offshore waters that you can actually keep the fish, but if you're in the river, you have to catch and release them. So you'll see us actually releasing all of these fish throughout this video. So this is an eagle coming in to actually eat a fish that was thrown up there. They had some leftovers from another day that they threw out. I'd never seen an eagle outside of, you know, the zoo. So this was really neat to see and experience. So you'll see that things are about to get real lively here in a minute. This is when the fishing actually turns on for me, and it is just non-stop go, 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 and I'm super stoked about it. So cool.
Beautiful. Come on, biscuit.
So after this, we actually took a little break and went back to the lodge and had some lunch and had a little bit of downtime. And then we decided to come back out, you know. The planes coming in all day long was such a cool experience to see.
So some of the roads that were like this.
This is where I'm about to catch another big old monster, and it makes me so excited.
Yeah.
What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, that's like a bunch of houses on the barrier islands outside of Port O'Connor in Texas.
I couldn't ask for a better scenery. You'll see in the distance there's actually some mountains that you can see. They were so pretty and just looked so peaceful, and it was so quiet. Literally the only sounds you hear is, of course, us talking, but then, you know, the planes landing.
So that's what a lot of people do. They get fucking a barge tied to a goddamn bay boat, pull that motherfucker with their shit on it. Double wide be fine because a hurricane came through. Trailer. Go give me another one.
Yeah.
So I'm about to hook up, and it's gonna be a fun one because this one I actually get to release on my own, which was really nice. So Casey showed me, you know, the technique and how to get them out there first, and then I was able to release them. You'll see in a minute.
Where's he gonna come up at? That's a chunky bitch.
Chelsea. Chelsea. Oh man!
That's a chunky one.
Oh man!
As you can see, excitement was an understatement. It was so awesome.
Yes!
That one got some shoulders on him.
No quit, baby. Look at him.
The water was really cold, by the way.
Alaska, baby!
All right, go ahead and release them.
So I released that one, and then I actually hooked up to another one right away, which was even more fun, of course.
Oh, nice.
Yes, another
nice.
one! Woohoo!
That one's even bigger than the first.
Nice.
Look at that color on them.
Look at that. Nice.
Here, just hold him under and just let him see what he does. Just like grip that tail. Come on. See him trying to kick that tail a little bit. There he goes. There he goes. Sweet.
Some of the roads were that were like
Here's some more of those mountains I was talking about in the distance over there. So we ended up making our way over to this little stream to see if we could get some trout. And we ended up getting one. I did lose a little bit of footage from the GoPro, but you'll see here in a little bit that Casey got a rainbow trout. And you can see it's pretty. I love all the coloring. But after fishing, we ended up making our way over to this little bar. So you can see here, it's a tiny little place, but it held a good time for all of us, man. Super fun place. So this time of year, it's actually really late. The sun is not going down at this time of year, so it just looks like daylight. It gets a little bit dusk, I would say, you know, really early in the morning, around 2, 3 in the a.m., but this is about as dark as it got the whole time we were there. So we're making our way over to an area where another group of guys are fishing, and they actually got a fish that was a little bit too big for them to reel in, so they hopped on the boat and went over here to get it.
That's a happy face.
Woo!
It's like that.
That's 30.
Perfect.
Thanks, Zach.
So you'll see the guide Cade here. He was in the water helping his client get great pictures of a fish, and he was super stoked.
Do you have a $1, babe? I should have $1 after I pay. What are you guys looking at? Have one up.
One up each
Yeah. I don't understand why.
You even dated it.
People are like,
So we each ended up putting up $1. So if you ever make it out to Lake Creek, Alaska, take a picture with our dollar bills and tag us so we can share you.
oh, daddy. I got stepdaddy issues.
So this area ended up being my little honey hole. I was able to catch a ton more king salmon here, and here's one of the clips that we actually got on camera. This was such a great experience. I highly recommend. If you've never been to Alaska, go. Go, 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 go! Oh!
You got it. You ready, Freddie?
This is serious. Whoa! Go, 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 go! No! this was our last night in Alaska, and we had to have one more farewell drink at the bar before we head back home the next day.
Bottle pose. I don't know what that means.
Blue steel. Have you seen
Give me your best.
Blue steel.
How does a model pose? Get ready, go.
Ready?
Go,
1,
go,
2.
go.
I'm gonna hit you with the air.
That's serious.
Look to me.
And let me tell you, no Alaska trip will ever be complete without a jet boat ride. This is something that was unexpected. This guy actually had this jet boat. He lived there. I don't know if he said he lived there full-time or part-time, but he has one of the fastest boats in this area in Alaska, and let me tell you, he can drive it.
Holy fuck! Hey! Yeah, baby! Oh! Yeah! Yeah!
So here we are hopping on another float plane, and we are headed back to Anchorage, and then we'll hop on another plane to Seattle and back to Austin we go. Now this time I did ride in the front seat, and I'm kind of glad I did because I wouldn't have got these pictures and videos. So we are back in Anchorage Airport, and we've got some time to kill. So we ended up going, having a couple of drinks, and then we took an Uber over to a little bit more of the town area so that we could get some dinner before we got back on our plane.
Back to winter. Back to fall, then back to winter.
Oh, yeah. In Seattle, they got half an inch and they lost everything.
Well, imagine when we get snow in Texas. Oh, it shuts everything down.
Looks so good.
Texas.
Those are miserable. I hate wetsuits.
Yeah, they're not.
I take my dry suit everywhere I go, even in California, Florida, everywhere.
Woohoo! Here we go. Here we go. Back to Texas we go.
Logan.
Stop.
Here we are, finally getting ready to take off for our last flight back home to Texas. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bartender,